Welcome back to the part 2 of Microsoft Azure series. As we know that Azure is far more than a basic cloud platform, it is an enormous ecosystem built around global regions and availability zone that keeps apps running if an entire data center fails, all managed through Azure Resources Manager, handles deployment exits and etc. High performance connectivity tools like Express Routes and Private Link ensures private, low latency networking and advanced services like API management, IoT Hub, IoT Central, and Chaos. Chaos Studio help enterprises management APIs, millions of IoT devices, test system. So in part two, we are going to know about core compute services provided by Azure. Compute is the back end and backbone of cloud platform. Azure gives you several ways to run your applications. First one is virtual machines VMs. On demand servers, you choose operating system, configuration, and scale, ideal for full control. The second one is Azure Kubernetes Services, is also known as AKS. Azure's managed Kubernetes platforms, perfect for containerized app. Developers love it because they can deploy microservices without crying over infrastructure. And the third one and the crucial one is Azure Function. It is basically a serverless. It literally provides serverless computing. You can run code only when needed. Zero infrastructure management, good for automation, triggers data processing, triggers data processing. And now moving on to data and storage solution provided by cloud. When you hear the word cloud, think storage. Azure has lots of it. Here, the first one and the crucial one is Azure SQL, a fully managed relational database which provides automatic backup, high availability, intelligence built in. The second one is Cosmos database, known as Cosmos DB. It is also high speed, no SQL database, global distribution, and it provides millisecond of the latency. The third one is Blob storage, object storage for massive data, great for videos, documents, backup. In short, if it's data, Azure has its home for it. Now, talking about the Azure networking capabilities, the first one is virtual network, also known as VNet. It connects Azure resources securely, creates isolated environment, very similar to traditional data centers. The second one is Express Route. It provides a high private speed connection, does not pass through the public internet used by banks, hospitals, enterprises. AI and machine learning. This is where Azure becomes very scary and powerful. Uh, it provides AI and ML services, Azure OpenAI service, access to GPT models, natural language, coding, summarization, chatbots, cognitive services, vision in we can say that image recognition, OCR, speech to text, language, sentiment analysis, decision APIs, Azure machine learning, build, train, deploy, and ML products, end-to-end workflow. Now, going on to its security and compliances, Microsoft Entra ID, identity and access management, compliance, 100 plus certificate like GDPR, HIPAA, fragments, etc. and etc. So, it is what about the second part of Microsoft Azure. Rest will be covered in the third part. Thank you very much.